Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Halloween Cup for the Little Cup. So we're going to see if we can get some wins here. We're going to be trying out the Greninja paired with the Marill and the Skorupi in the back. We're going to switch out of here and go into the Marill. We bait out the Skorupi. So now we're going to be able to fire off our Aqua Tail right here. This Aqua Tail does some neutral damage. We're going to be able to get a shield from this Shadow Skorupi, so that's as good as they're going to get. We do tank the cross poison, and we are able to get to another Aqua Tail. Now, something I want to note is we are running Bubble Marill, so we are going to be able to deal better against potential Shuckles. Here, we're going to come back in with our Skorupi because we want our Greninja to be able to get to a charge move versus this Fortress. Hydro Cannon does go through, takes out the Fortress, and our opponent does GG's quit because we are going to be able to take out that Croagunk. So well played by us. Kind of a new variant of our previous team where instead of running Tackle Marill, we're running the Bubble to not only deal super effective towards Shuckles, but just a little bit of the team composition. All right, here we have an unfortunate situation. The Greninja just has no play against this Cottonee, and unfortunately for us, we are ABA weak to the Cottonee. They switch out into the Shuckle, and we have the Marill. Marill onto the Shuckle is exactly what we want. We are going to be able to deal these super effective water moves much more. Okay, and now we're going to be able to get it into the low green. Stone Edge does get revealed. We are going to be able to tank that. We are going to be able to reach another Aqua Tail here, and we finally get it into the yellow. This matchup here obviously feels better with the Bubble instead of Tackle, so you can see the significant difference. This next Aqua Tail will not KO, but it puts them low enough to where the next one might get a shield. Okay, they actually just let it go. That's fine. They come back in here with their Marill, and fortunately for us, they are running double fairy types, and this Skorupi is going to go to town. Second cross poison does get used. No boost, so a little bit unfortunate. We're going to have to shield here. Ends up being the Bubble Beam. Oh, interesting. Bubble Beam Marill is going to help them survive these cross poisons that much easier. We're going to throw this cross poison as soon as we have it. It does go through, and our opponent does have a Aqua Tail already, so they're running double water moves. We're going to make sure we overfarm. We're going to catch a move to reset the debuff. Our opponent does elect to go for a Bubble Beam, and at this point we just want this Marill to chip away at this Cottonee. It does go for the Body Slam, and our opponent does have enough energy to throw a move. We're going to fire off this cross poison immediately. This is going to deal some significant damage. Takes out the Cottonee, and now we're going to be able to reach another cross poison onto the Marill before they get to their move, and boom! Down goes the Marill, and we were very close to the timeout. So it's kind of crazy that the Little Cup is threatening game timeouts, especially with these Marills and Shuckles. Okay, so here we go. We got the Shuckle versus the Greninja. We did get the matchup we wanted. We are going to fire off this Hydro Cannon. It does grab a shield because it looks like this is a under-leveled Shuckle. It could be level 40, I'm not exactly sure. But we are going to shield that first move. Ends up being the Duper in the back. So Duper is going to be interesting to deal with because let's see what moveset they're running. Bubble Beam, wow. This Duper here is looking to try to time out the game, I guess. We are going to be able to get to this Body Slam here to get it at least into the yellow. Oh, they switch out into the Skorupi. Skorupi here is going to get matched against our own Skorupi. At least we have the health advantage. They're going to fire off an Aqua Tail. We are going to keep building, and then we're going to throw our own Aqua Tail. So as of right now, we have the health advantage, but they do have a lot of wiggle room still. They are kind of dancing around the matchup so far. We do get that last shield, which is interesting. They are going to fire off an Aqua Tail here. We're going to fire off this Hydro Cannon to get rid of this Skorupi because we definitely don't want it onto our Marill. However, they still have this fairly healthy Jupiter. The Jupiter does go for the Bubble Beam, and now they're just going to look to debuff us like crazy. Now we're going to have to see if we can take it out after 2 Bubble Beams. No, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Okay, they actually switch out. We're going to invest the shield here early. Ends up only being the Rock Blast. That's going to be a tough situation for us. Now we see that the Marill is doing significantly less damage with the water types. The timer did show up, and unfortunately we get timed out, and that is unfortunately, if you run into Shuckles or if you run into Marills, that potentially could happen, unfortunately. We're gonna have the Greninja versus the Grimer here. We're gonna fire off this Hydro Cannon to either get a shield or do some significant damage. They switch out into the Cottonee, snipe our energy, but then we're gonna be able to come back in here with the Skorupi to deal some super effective cross poisons. It gets one shot, and now we see the Grimer come back in. We know they're switch locked, so we're gonna use our Marill in this situation. Our opponent does have a lot of energy. They revealed that they have Sludge Bomb, and now they're gonna be able to get to another one. However, we're gonna be able to throw in KO or a shield here. They decide to shield it up. We're gonna race to a next move here, and we do reach it before they get to another Sludge. So now we see, ends up being the Mask in the back. Unfortunately for them, we are running the Bubble and Aqua Tail version, and that's going to be a one-hit KO probably from that range. So GG's Startling able to win that game with our Marill. Okay, next we got the Greninja versus the Quillfish. We are both dealing some neutral damage. They are going to throw the move first. We're going to fire off a shield because we want to be able to at least grab the shield back or potentially get a KO. They decided to shield here. Even though the Aqua Tail is resisted, I don't trust the little cup Greninja. It's very fragile. So we're going to shield it up, and then we see Sharpedo. So Shadow Sharpedo is just chunking away. We are going to fire off this Body Stem when we have it. This is going to get the shield, or is going to get the KO. Okay, they do shield, interesting. So they don't want to really see this Marill. We are going to fire off this Body Stem to take out the Sharpedo, and ends up being their own Azrael. The Azrael is going to struggle against this Skorupi. We are going to be able to fire off the first Cross Poison. And, oh no. Did we? Oh wow, unfortunately the game cut off, so that is going to be unfortunate for us. GG's. Okay, so unfortunately we did lag out. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.